You're listening to the John and Heidi Show. Now, featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
Sunny 93.3, thank you so much for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris. How you doing, Dan?
I'm good, and how's America's favorite couple?
I don't know. We'll have to get a hold of them to see.
That might be a good interview for later on in the show myself, yeah. Meanwhile, how are you two doing?
Good, we're great.
Fantastic.
Thank you for asking.
You're looking perky, you're looking shiny, you're looking happy.
Heidi and Dan are both standing up. I'm sitting down. I'm like, I'm not standing for this anymore.
Big day today. If you want to celebrate, get designated drivers. We got a double banger going on. It is National Dentist's Day.
No.
Everybody's favorite.
Terrified.
And on the other
terrified of the dentist.
There's nothing to be terrified
I don't know why.
Like I said to you earlier, Heidi, you got to just remember, they're more afraid of you than you are of them.
That's super true.
You can bite them at any minute.
Super true. It's amazing. Along with Dentist Day, it also happens to be, and is this ironic or is it just me? It's National White Chocolate Cheesecake Day.
Love it.
What a great day to have that as you're going to see the dentist. Have cavities.
Talking about. So yeah,
not sure why.
Yep, you got a two banger going on today. So again, I don't know if Hallmark makes a card for either of those, but either way, find a designated driver and keep it safe out there.
I wonder if anybody does make a card for all these random days.
I think it's getting more and more weird. I know a few years ago. It kind of surprised me, but congratulations on your divorce, stuff like that. All that
I've
stuff.
seen
out
those,
there.
and I've actually given one of those. So it was a long time coming. But yeah, I don't know about the other stuff though. The National Dentist Day. If I wanted to get my dentist a card, would they have one of those?
Oh, I'm sure there are cards for dentists.
You think there's a National Dentist Day card out there?
I bet you can find one.
I bet there are.
I bet there are, yeah.
I'm going to have to do a little Google searching now.
Yeah, I'll bet there are. It's all out there, man. It's all out there.
Well, then all I need is a dentist, so.
Eat some cheesecake and go see your dentist.
All these cards and no one to give them to.
Then they'll say, how long has it been since you flossed? And you can say, you should know you were there.
And I'll thank you to stay out of my personal business. Just give me the gas and let's do this.
All right. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris. We've got manly men doing manly things in just a bit.
You're listening to the John and Heidi Show. Now, featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Excuse me, haven't I seen you on the MTV?
On Sunny 93.3.
Sunny 93.3, thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour. Time now for manly men doing manly things in a manly fashion.
Manly men are we.
Either you guys shoot pool, play a little 8-ball, little 9-ball?
Yeah, we used to have a pool table in our
Yeah,
house.
we did. I like pool.
Neither one of us was
I'm not
very
any good, but I enjoy it.
Well, how does the game normally start out?
You break?
You break the...
Rack 'em, gotta break 'em.
Yeah.
Today's manly man tip. Know how to break a rack of pool balls.
Yeah.
There's an art to it. There's a science to it. There's balance. There's weight. There's stroke. There's connection. There's eye-to-hand coordination.
Yeah.
Nothing is more wienery than watching some guy step up to the plate.
And none of them move.
Whiff it, man. Or they hit it and one ball trickles away.
Yeah.
Right.
I saw one of those where a guy, and in his defense, like as he was getting ready to hit it, somebody said something, so he thought he was going to stop. He didn't. So he barely hit the ball, and it rolled so slowly. It got up there, and it just sat next to that. I was like, this
Nice.
count?
Nice.
Is that anything? You should get points for that.
If there's external things going on, I can understand.
We let him.
But,
We let him go over. I don't know if that's the right rule or not, but
Still, that's how it works. Yeah, figure it out. Pool can be really, really fun, and it's a lot more intricate than folks who maybe don't know the
I
way
do
around
enjoy
it.
pool a
have
lot.
you ever seen online the giant pool table that was made with bowling balls?
I have not, but it sounds dangerous. I'm in.
Oh, it was actually, I thought it was pretty clever. So it's a thing that you stand on.
Right.
And you use a bowling ball. I think, do you stand on it? No, you stand around it. I don't know. But you use a bowling ball
See, he
to
never
roll.
knows, and yet he just keeps
Yeah,
going.
yeah, I know. He shares information, and he hasn't got any of the details.
John is CNN.
I know 60% of the information, but I'm going to tell you 100% of it. I'll just make up the other 40. So let's just say you don't stand on there.
Let's pretend there was this, bowling ball pool table.
Yeah. I think you stood around the edges, if I remember correctly. And then I do remember the corner pockets. All the pockets were made out of 5-gallon buckets because I was thinking, I could build one of these. I mean,
so they dug them into the ground?
No. It was up a bit.
Well, how do you get the bowling ball into a 5-gallon bucket?
No, I can guarantee you this was originally drawn up on cocktail napkins.
And there's beer stains
I
all
know
over.
how this started.
I kind of want to do this now. So, anybody got some bowling balls and 5-gallon buckets and a little bit of time? I mean, it's cold out. We could do something to keep busy.
I love this manly man stuff. Fantastic.
Manly man at its finest. So, I'll have to look for that video. I got a lot of stuff I need to Google now, don't I?
Well, you do, but make sure you don't watch it through to the end.
I'll have to stop before it's done. Oh, no. I almost got the full story. Whew, glad I clicked out when I did. We've got water cooler talk coming up. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris on Sunny 93.3.
Yahoo.
You're listening to the John and Heidi Show, now featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris
You heard it on your Walkman radio?
on Sunny 93.3.
Sunny 93.3. Thank you so much for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour. It's time now for water cooler talk. Brought to you by Aqua One. Mr. Dan Farris. He's already laughing. This concerns me.
I had a meltdown a few minutes ago, and I have not corrected it yet.
Oh, okay.
This is getting a little scary. All right. Governor Kristi Noem, who I sort of had coffee with once we were in the same room, and we were both wearing black.
And you're both drinking coffee.
We were both drinking coffee. But it's time to get out there and kill stuff. Governor Kristi Noem's Pheasant Nest Predator Bounty Program has taken another step forward.
Okay.
This is what this is. South Dakotans will be allowed to kill these critters.
What kind of critters?
That's what we're going to get to in just a moment. But every one of them is worth $10.
Oh, no kidding.
Because these are predators that they snarf up pheasant nests, man. They do.
I bet my brother's going to rake in some dough on this deal.
Yeah, it's a $10 bounty, gonna be, if it goes through. And again, it's one step closer. $10 bounties on raccoons, skunks, opossums. Let's say it correctly. There's an O in the beginning. Badgers, and I don't understand this one, Red Fox, who, of course, was the black comic on Sanford and Son, and I thought he'd passed away
You would
already.
think there'd be a law against
You'd think he'd
something
be
like that.
worth more than $10.
I would think so.
We don't need no
But here's what you
badgers.
do. But here's part of the rub on this deal.
Yeah?
They don't want the whole animal, man. You just bring them to the tail for verification.
Okay.
Which some lawmakers are going, well, what's going to stop people from just clipping the tails off roadkill?
Oh.
It's
Well,
like,
even
well-
if they do, who cares?
It's still dead.
Yeah, exactly.
Still not going to get a nest.
Well, that's it. And if somebody needs to do that, they obviously really need the $10.
I'm saying,
Right?
if I hit a raccoon with my car, I should still be able to get the $10.
You still killed
yeah,
it.
because you did off it. Yeah,
Yeah.
But
exactly.
What they're saying is if I just come upon some roadkill.
So what?
who
Even
somebody
still,
else
if nobody else
killed
took the
for me
tail?
and then didn't take the tail, like some sort of weenie.
So what?
Well-
What difference does it make?
Again, to me, it makes no difference. There's only one tail, so
I don't get it.
that would be the
I'm
winner.
totally fine with that. I have
It'd be
no
the
problem
$10.
with roadkill
Here's my
trails.
question: where do we take these? To the Capitol building?
Yeah, you bring them right
Hey,
to Christie. Just pile them up on her desk.
My $10.
Hey, remember that time you almost had coffee with Dan Farris? And it's crazy. I'm sure she remembers.
I think somebody owes me $1,800. It's been a busy week.
Who knows what's going to happen? But again, it's like one of those deals where, you know what? Welcome to South Dakota.
There you go.
That's
So
kind of how we roll.
I think we need to go and see if
I'd like
we
to
can-
go shoot some things. You don't need you don't need a permit for those, right?
Well, a lot of people trap, too. So
rabbit was not on the list, though, right?
rabbit's not on the list, but I think it'd be kind of
You
funny.
can sell their pelts anyway, though.
It'd be kind of funny to go down to like Smithfield Foods, the artist formerly known as Morels,
Yeah.
and get a bunch of like cow tails and stuff, bring them in, and just to watch their faces. I killed 13 head of cattle.
What are these cows worth?
You owe me $130 there, Jack.
Horse tail.
Horse tails, dog tails, whatever. Hey, brown shirt, write me a check.
Somebody owes me some dough. I don't know.
God damn.
When I was younger, my brother went out hunting, and he had a bunch of raccoons and rabbits in the back of his truck. And he went to a bar, and somebody stole all of the dead animals from the back of his truck.
Of course they
And
did.
he had to call the police and
Let
report.
me guess. This was in Huron.
It was, actually.
Okay.
It was in Huron. It's my hometown.
You bet it was.
So he had to call the police and report a bunch of stolen dead animals. Sorry, I even had to call you. Like, we get a lot of calls like this. You get a lot of calls like this? Really?
Well,
Apparently that's a thing.
And the problem is, it's like, well, how do you ID them? Because, I'm not being racist, but most raccoons look pretty much alike.
So do, the rabbits too, and they're all kind of the same. How would I know if those were my dead raccoons or someone else's dead raccoons?
That's true.
This has been Water Cooler Talk. I'm going to have to find the info for that and throw that on our page because everybody's going to want to know where they take their tails.
Oh, yeah.
When will we know if you get the dough or not?
Oh, gosh. You know what, John? I took a page out of your book. I didn't read the darn thing to the end. I could have been making half this up. We don't know.
Next thing we know, Heidi's got a truckload of dead animals. And then we find out Dan was just kidding.
Just making it up.
As a matter of fact, it's illegal to shoot all of those things. All right. Entertainment news on the way. Thanks for listening to Water Cooler Talk, brought to you by Aqua One.
You're listening to the John and Heidi Show, now featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris
What is that thing you're doing?
It's technical. It's one of our little toys.
on Sunny 93.3.
Sunny 93.3. Thank you for listening to Entertainment News of the Day with Mr. Dan Farris. How you doing, sir? What do we have?
Pretty darn good. And again, it's one of those situations where even though celebrities are fabulous, life does catch up to all of us. And I know it's been all over the news off and on the past couple of days. Actor Luke Perry has passed away.
And last week he had suffered a stroke. Is that what it was?
Yeah,
Well, that's
massive
what
stroke.
they're saying, but and again, you're not getting any more out of this, or I haven't. Yeah, the fact of the matter is, he's just 52.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not very
it's
old.
young.
That's pretty darn young, and he. What gets me is, for some reason, they're going to do that kind of remake movie or some 90210.
Yeah.
Oh, was that it?
Yeah.
Honestly, I never watched it. I have no.
Oh, I
idea.
did when I was a kid.
Yeah, he was
Not
in
a bunch.
90210.
But he was a big deal. I mean, he was like
Oh, yeah.
a teen heartthrob and stuff, right?
Oh, yeah, he was.
He made Sideburns cool in the 90s.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And again, this is something I have no idea. Never watched, no clue. Different kind of a deal. But I remember certainly seeing, when that show was a big deal.
Yeah, it
I'd
was a big
see,
deal.
I'd see the promos for it on other stuff and whatnot. But what dawned on me, it was, boy, I believe it was this winter. He was in a Hallmark movie.
Oh, yeah. He's been in several of those.
So I heard. It's not like I watch.
Yeah, sure, Dan.
friend of mine who watches Hallmark called me and said, "Hey,
Guess what's on Channel 9?
hey, Luke Perry's in a Hallmark movie."
I'm pretty sure Dan.
I'm like, "Hey, I'm watching the game. What do you want?"
Dan's a closet Hallmark fan, just so you know. He's got all
Got his
the
box of
movies
Kleenex.
memorized.
Crying.
I'm just bawling like a drunk baby. Horrifying. That's what I am. He's playing like a cowboy.
Drunk baby.
Okay.
And he just looked bad.
Oh, did he?
52, I mean, just looked bad. For 52, pretty
Was
haggard,
he supposed
man.
to look bad?
Is that the character? Or
No,
that
but
was-
when you look at photos that are out there now when they're talking about his passing and whatnot, I mean, I look at him, maybe it's just me, I'm going, he looks a lot older than 52. He kind of looks like he was hung out to dry. So.
I think he led a pretty rough life, though.
And that's
we
what
think
I'm
about
thinking,
that.
yeah.
If you have the success that he had at the age that he was a young man when 90210 came out and was very, very successful. You have all that money handed to you, and don't necessarily know where to spend it or what to do with it. Things come your way, and it's not always the positive things that come your way. So,
Well, I don't know, John. I'm a washed-up child star.
And look at you.
I'm doing it. Look at me, sitting there at night in my boxer shorts watching Hallmark. Don't look at me. I'm hideous.
Just so we know. I want everyone to know. We love you, Dan.
No, we're finished here.
I'm just giving you a little guff here, but I love you, man. All right. Thank you for coming in.
Whatever.
He's never coming back, is he? The bonus hour with Dan Farris might be done today. Dan's offended. He's leaving. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour on Sunny 93.3.
You're listening to the John and Heidi Show, now with an extra hour of fun, featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris on Sunny 93.3.